Everybody, Supreme to Almighty back in the building. What's good? Hope y'all had a good weekend, you know what I'm saying? Got a little storm coming in, whatnot. It is what it is. The show must go on. Yo, peace.
What's up, man? Peace. What's going on?
Starting to show up, you know what I mean? Give me shout outs and whatnot.
Yo.
Give a shout out to all the sponsors of the show. You know what I mean? Snow Goons, Creative Juices Music, London LeBlanc Magazine, Elite Sound International, all the sponsors of the show. Thank everybody that's been tuning in. Got the homie tonight, man, Jamil. Jamil. Was good, man. It's been a long time. Yeah, man. Long time since we spoke last on the videos joint, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, bro.
No doubt. All right, man. But yeah, how's your weekend going, bro?
Busy, working.
Yeah, I know that. I know how that goes.
working.
All right, man. That's what's up, though. Yeah, I'm just seeing if we can get more people in here before we get really into it and whatnot. So, but meanwhile, I've been checking out some of your joints, man. Like I said, I feel kind of stupid because it's like, I didn't really, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to keep up with music as of recently because, you know what I mean? I had a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I was tuning into some of your joints on YouTube and whatnot because I only knew you for your beats. You know what I mean? Because that one night when we all met up, shout out to 88 Blessed, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met him, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Cowbell Records. Yeah, it's a little inside joke, but yeah, we all hate that trap shit. So we'll put that out there, though. But yeah, we starting to get more people up in here. But yeah, why don't you let everybody know who you are and where you repping?
It's Jamil Honesty, man. MC, producer, out of Baltimore City by way of Staten Island, New York City.
No doubt. And,
that's what
I mean, like I was saying before, for everybody just started tuning in. Like I first found out about you like when we doing a little B session live with 88 Blessed. And that shit was dope, man. You had a lot of dope beats that night, man. Like you and 88, man. You had to make me step my bar up and shit. Word.
Yeah, man. You know, we were just talking. I just got off the phone with him not too long ago, and he was saying, we got to continue to do that. I think that's imperative,
Word.
Man. You know what I mean? Just to kind of like, just get the creative juices going. Pause. Yo, God Sense was good, man. Tislan was good. Words was good. 88 Blessed was good. Everybody checking in. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good. You know what I mean? Because it's inspiring,
Yeah, it's good to have that that friendly competition, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean, like kind of inspire each other and shit like that. Because I'm not gonna front. Like I really been really trying to touch with beats like that since the last one I did with Kyo Itachi way back. But then when I heard what y'all was pumping out, it was kind of like, I'm like, these niggas got me ready to start making beats again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, all right.
Yeah, that's what we got to do with each other, man. Yeah, inspire each other, man, and get, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like.
So and then like I was telling everybody right now, like I told you, like, cause I don't fake the funk, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and tell niggas, I know you, I'm your biggest fan, you know what I mean? I listen to all the cat, like I'm not like, you know what I mean? I gotta keep it real. So like I was telling, like I told you in the messenger for everybody tuned in, whatever. I told Jamil, I'm like, I knew you for your beats. You was a cool dude. That's how me and you linked up through 88 and everybody's cool. But I didn't know you rapped. I heard you spit some bars that night, but you know what I mean? Like I didn't know you was like a full-time MC too, because like a lot of the beat producers I know, they all rap too, but they don't do both. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either one or the other.
Right.
But I heard your shit. Your album's on YouTube and I'm still researching. You got a lot of fucking dope shit. Like,
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. You know, just trying to put the work in, man. That's what it's all about. It's about
word,
outwork. It's not really about your. I mean, it is about talent, but if you got talent and no work ethic, it don't mean shit. To be
yeah,
honest
no,
with
you're
you,
right though.
I mean, I know a lot of
You're right
dudes
though.
is talented, man. That's still on the corner. They probably on the same corner that I left them on, man. 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Could wrap circles around niggas, man, but they took
Yeah,
another
I
path.
mean,
You know?
that's why I feel like hip hop saved a lot of lives. Because a lot of us can still be on the street corner. A lot of us can still be doing mad dirt and shit. You know what I mean? But instead, we got the music shit, which kind of keeps us alive, keeps us inspired, and kind of lifts us up above all the bullshit. Because you know what I mean? We are kind of
Right,
targeted in a way
right,
by the government, by whatever else. We're not going to get on into that. But at the end of the day, we are a target. So,
right.
you know, we need something to uplift us and shit. I mean, we did. I feel like we're different than the trap niggas. You know what I mean? They talk about getting drunk all day and doing all types of shady shit. We just try to keep the art alive. We just try to keep the culture alive,
Right.
and you know what I mean. Bring meaning to our foundation because a lot of us grew up fucked up, and a
Right.
lot of us didn't. But hip hop brings everybody together, bridges the motherfucking gap. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. That's that. Yo, it's a universal language, man. You
hmm
know what I mean? It's a universal language.
But with
Yeah,
that
man.
being said, I was gonna ask you. Started off once again. Excuse me and whatnot, because I got COVID still. Like I'm still kind of. I guess I still feel it. It's still in my system, even though I'm. You know what I mean? But this shit, I don't like this shit. This
Glad
shit
you
whack.
glad to have you, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I just got over it myself, man.
Yeah, you did. We
Yeah.
was talking about that. It's just hitting everybody now. Like
I was in the house
shit's wild.
barking like deputy dog last week.
Damn. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Like
You
it's
know what I
nothing to
mean?
play with, but at the end of the day,
Nah,
it's
that's
like
it.
I'm blessed that it didn't take my life. I'm blessed that you know what I mean. Because
Yeah,
unfortunately, with a lot of us that have respiratory issues, we have all those symptoms and all that. We could be dead. I mean, so I'm
yeah,
blessed because I have respiratory system problems. I have heart
yeah.
problems. So
Me too, man. I got asthma, and so you already know.
see.
Yeah,
Exactly. So you already know. And that shit was known to kill the ones that got that, like
I
asthma and
remember.
like
I remember when I told my mom. I remember I told my mom I had it. She spent like maybe 2 minutes on the phone, like, "Oh my God, I'm like, Mom, I'm still alive." Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
Like,
I ain't passed yet. I'm
like,
still here.
yeah,
Like
right, like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm
I
saying,
mean
yo,
that
look,
yeah, my mom was the same way. She went ham, you know what I'm saying, when she found out and
yeah,
whatnot. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's tough, but thankfully hip hop can keep people like us, even though we isolated, we can still, use a little computer, do a little studio, write some bars and shit. So that's the beauty of hip hop. It's
right,
portable. You can take it anywhere.
right. Yeah,
So what I
definitely,
was gonna ask,
definitely.
oh my bad, yo.
No, no, no,
You
you good,
you gonna
go ahead, go
finish?
ahead. Nah, you good, you
Yo, so
good.
what I was gonna say was, so based on that, the information that I just recently took in and whatnot. So how did you? Because I overheard somebody talking about something in another interview. They were mentioning you, yo, peace jokes. They were saying, I guess you had another name, right? It was Maccabeats. Was that?
Maccabees, yeah. That's what I
Yeah,
started
somebody
out at.
mentioned that.
Yeah,
Yo,
probably,
I think,
probably, probably Rev. Was
yeah,
it
I think it
Rev?
was Rap because we was talking about you and whatnot, and
Yeah.
you mentioned that. So my question to you was, because I mean, everyone's different. So did you start out MCing first or making beats first?
I started out emceeing first. So I started out emceeing in the early 90s,
Mm,
early 90s, you know what I'm saying? I started making beats in 2006.
mm,
So for about 15 years. Um, I think I told you this offline. I just got tired of dealing with producers, man. Sometimes we could be a little fickle, you know what I'm saying? So I just like, man, I'm just start making my own beats. That's pretty much that was the conversation in my head, and I put it to work, brought it to fruition. Got one man, Aaron Hill, one of my best friends on the planet, you know what I mean? He showed me theory, a little bit of theory. So I started out, I wasn't even doing samples. I was playing the shit out. You know, I was playing my joints out, and took it from there, man. I gave myself like 6 months. You know, um, I told myself I was gonna be better than Kanye at one point. You know, at that time. You know what I mean? It took me a minute. You know, it took me a minute. You know what I mean? But that's when Kanye. I mean, Kanye is a genius. You know what I mean? But back then, he had the college dropout. You know, he had
Yeah, yeah,
the late registration. I believe that was out around the time when I started making beats. So uh, his work at that point was kind of like a measuring stick. You know what I mean? So um, yep. So I started making beats, man. Um, in 2006, got my first big placement in 2010. Shout out to Do It All from Lords of the Underground.
no
Yeah,
doubt.
man. And shout out, rest in peace. Shout out and rest in peace to my man, my animal, Seneca the Misfit, because he set that up. He was the one that spearhead that situation, and he made the connection between myself and Do It All. You know what I'm saying? He just recently passed
Yeah, yeah.
last month. Yeah. So you know, then in 2011 I had another big placement with Styles P and rest in peace Chinks through my man Cheddar Bang from out of Staten Island. So yeah, you know what I mean?
No
And the
doubt. That's
production
what's up.
and
That's a good start. It sounds like a good start. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
yeah, it's been a
you never gonna
journey,
be.
man. It's been a
Or
journey. It's
I
been a
mean,
journey.
so like, so what do you think comes more natural to you? Like, I mean, since you did start with the rhyming, you feel like now the beats are kind of more your thing, or rapping more your thing?
Well, I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I've always been a lover of music, even before it just so happened that the radioactive spider, if you will, was hip hop that actually got me into music. You know what I'm saying? Like where I was actually not just listening, but I was a participant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, so um, yeah, so that's what that's that. I'm a fan of music. I love all kind of music. Actually, I listen to hip hop. I ain't gonna front. I ain't one of them dudes that's like, oh yo, all I listen is to folk music. Nah, I listen to hip hop. You know what I mean? But I also listen to R&B, soul. I just was listening to Shabba Ranks earlier. You know, I listen to all kinds of music. I'm a lover of music, man. So as a creative, um, I just like to create. One of my passions, of course, when I was a young kid, I used to like writing stories. I used to like to draw, you know. Um, so, I don't draw as much these days, but I feel like when I write, that's where I paint my pictures. You know what I mean?
yeah. I feel
Um,
you on that.
so I mean, to answer your question though, it depends, because with all that being said, the inspiration has to hit me. So it could be me writing one day, and it could be me making beats. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the spirit does that day is how I move. So
You
and
know
if
what it
it,
is?
if it doesn't move me, I just walk away until I get inspired.
Oh yeah, nah, no doubt. Yeah, I hear that.
Hmm.
I definitely hear you on that shit, yo. The reason I
Yeah.
ask these questions, I know a lot of times, a lot of people be like, "Why is it the same question?" It's because I'm in both sides of the spectrum too, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm an MC and I make beats, but I also do all this other shit. But it's like, so from my perception, like I was an MC first, like you know
Right.
what I mean, freestyling, battle rapping and shit. And then I got to the beats, like you said. A lot of us had them same storylines. Where it's
Right.
like, we didn't want to deal with the bullshit. We didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on beats. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it, make your own shit. You know what I mean? Contribute to your own shit. So with me, I kind of stopped with the MCing because it just, I don't know. It kind of just fell off a little bit. I still write here and there, but the beats is more my flavor. Like it kind of makes me feel alive when I make some new shit for some reason. So that's why I figured I'd ask because being that we both MCs, both producers, sometimes sometimes people pick something over the other. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right. Yeah, it's like I said, I go back and forth with it, but I mean, I have I have an extreme passion for writing. I think that's that gives it an edge a little bit. The writing, just being able to. But I don't know. It all depends. Like I said, when I'm on, you know what I'm saying. I'm on, and and it's just like I feel like nothing can stop me. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, like when it comes to just painting those pictures and telling my story. You know what I'm saying? I think I can do that more so with the rhymes than the beats, but I love it both. I love both of it. Both of the. Uh, I love both of them. Both talents, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Let me ask you this question. I mean, it might be self-explanatory, but where did you come up with the name Jamil Honesty? Is that your like government or
Well, Jamil is my middle name,
okay?
so yeah. I was running around with the name Maccabeats. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I wanted, I was getting older, and I wanted to, you know, um, start making what people call grown what is it, grown folk hip hop or grown man hip
Oh,
hop.
old nigga music.
Yeah, old
That's
nigga
what they call us now,
music.
old nigga music.
I wanted to talk about some real life situations and not just how nice I am or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to um, be more relatable to the audience that I'm speaking to. So I just said, yo, I'm gonna just incorporate my real name and to how I represent myself or present myself. So yeah, Jamil is my middle name. Honesty comes from my Hebrew name because I'm an Israelite, um, which means honest or just. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I put the two together. And you got Jamil Honesty.
No doubt. That's how I figured I'd ask. You never know. Because everybody got
Yeah,
all these weird names nowadays, and it's kind of hard to keep up with everything. But then again, a lot of people got definition behind their name. So you know what
right.
I mean? That's why it's good to go
Yeah,
back. And matter of
yeah.
fact, before you touched on that, I actually want to go back further. Where did you come up with the name, your original name?
Maccabees. Yeah, again, with me studying with the Israelites at the time, my original rap name was Maccabee, which came from the Maccabees. Um,
Mm.
you know, pretty much a group of uh, brothers that uh, helped to rededicate the temple in Jerusalem, and kind of ran the devil out out of Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Through a military victory. Um, but yeah, and that's where you get the history behind Hanukkah and all of that. But yeah, so that's where I got my name from. Maccabee was the original rap name, and then I add the beats in there when I started making beats. Yeah,
No doubt. That's what's up. Glad,
yeah.
glad, glad to get that information. You know what I mean? 'Cause I still got
Mhm.
to ask 88 Blessed, like, where he got his name from. Because, you know what I mean? Like, never really got around
I
to
remember
it.
when he
But,
was.
you know
I
what I mean?
remember when he was trying to come up with it, man. He's like, yo,
That's
what
crazy.
should I call myself? Yeah, yeah.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
him.
Yeah, shout out to him. Yo, I'm a little disappointed, though, nigga. Where's the Florida shirt with the fucking rolled up socks? The tube socks, nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh man, change your plan. Change your
I was gonna
plan.
say he gonna throw out the Nikes chancletas again and shit, and then we gonna get the shit popping, yo. Word.
Word,
But
man.
you are highly recommended though, because even after I met you, mad people had nothing but positive to say about you. Even my brother DJ and UT, he was like, "Yo, Jamil, he's a good dude. He's nice." You know what I mean? And I was like, "No doubt." And I take his words strongly because anyone
Yeah,
that fucks with NUT is real. So I automatically, you know what I mean? Yo, peace to bad seed. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Bad Seed in? He in here?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, peace. Bad Seed was good, man. Yeah, yeah, DJ NUT is man, he's one of those guys, man, that really helped push my name out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I send him a joint, he plays it.
word.
I mean, as soon as I send it to him, like he sends me a playlist with the joint that I sent them on the playlist. So yeah,
Word.
that dude is solid, solid.
Yeah,
I mean,
my brother's real, yo. He
and then he
wants to
got me
he
on
wants to
it.
give everybody that.
Yeah, he got me on that. He got me on that bumpy knuckle situation. You
Yeah, we
know.
talk about that. I was like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
Jamil, man. that nigga's nice. I'm like, word. And then I heard you
yeah.
with the Ralph Almighty joint.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
he
that's
posted
that's
and shit.
family though. Yeah, that's family. Yeah, Raph is family,
Word.
man. We've been rocking since 2010. You know, been a fan of Dirt Platoon, man. I was on that album, um, Bareface Robbery. I was doing
Mm.
production back then. That was then in 2015. I did a joint for them called Inmate.
The fucking ill throwback.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that album's crazy. That's a classic. That's a
Word, yo.
classic.
Like,
Yeah.
I definitely, I'm putting it out here right now, yo. I would definitely love to hear you on a Snow joint. Like,
Yo,
I'm
they
putting
don't
that
like. I
out
don't
there.
think they like me, man. I don't think they like me. Shout out to the Snow Goons though. Yeah. I don't think they like the way I rap. That's cool. They'll come around. Nah, but
We
shout
gonna
out to
make
the.
that shit work somehow. Like, because you
Nah,
definitely will be. You definitely.
I'm joking. I'm joking, man. Nah, but they're really dope, man. They really dope. I like the. I mean, I've been a fan of them since the Sparta album.
Mm,
With MOP. And I'm pretty
throwback,
sure they
yeah,
did something
word.
before that, yeah. But that's what really kind of put them on my radars. Like when I saw that Sparta joint, because that Sparta album is crazy.
Yeah, Sick Nature's a fucking beast. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
making some shit, and
yeah. Shout
like
out to
listening
them,
to your
man.
flow. Yeah, shout out to Snowgood, man. If they tune in, I'm throwing it out there. Yo, Snowgood, man, make that shit happen, man. Jamil
Yeah, man.
Snowgood,
Snow
that shit will be
Goons, man.
fire, yo.
Jamil Honesty, Snow Goons. Jamil Honesty, Snow Goons. Jamil Honesty.
Little motherfucker
Snow
get a T-shirt and shit, slap a nigga in the ass, throw that out in the
Word,
street real quick, sign a petition and
word,
shit.
word, word.
Nah, yo. But yeah,
Yeah,
nah, I mean, like, you got like I was listening to like a couple of your joints. You know what I mean? Like trying to
right,
just toggle between because it's hard for me to really like focus on a lot of shit. But like
right.
the roof is buck joint. Like that shit was serious. But my only
Yeah,
problem with the YouTube shit is when I'm scrolling through shit. Sometimes when it says like it's fan made or something, it ain't the actual tracks on the album, or it ain't like you know what I mean. They'll just throw random shit in there. So but I do
right.
see your name is under it, so I'm guessing this is directly linked to your account.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. The roof is buck. So what we did, so I dropped that originally in fourth quarter of 2020. We dropped it as I believe like a 4 or 5 piece EP. You know what I'm
hmm,
saying? Then we spun the block real quick, came back, and we dropped another version, the deluxe version, and we made it an LP. Got
okay.
extra songs, um, skits, and all of that. So we kind of made it like an album. You know what I'm saying? Um, One of my favorite, if not my favorite, projects thus far, that I've put out. I got some things that I'm really digging that hasn't come out yet. But The thus far the stuff that I've put out, that joint is one of my favorite. You know what I mean?
It's really
And
solid, yo.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad you
and
mentioned that.
yeah, 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 and not even just because of the music and how how dope the music is, but just the message and the fact that it took me, I had to go to a certain place to be able to even create that. You know what I'm saying? Even put it out. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about a lot, that's going on in the world as it pertains to the black and brown community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Rufus Buck
Yeah,
and
yeah. I'm
all
trying to showcase people because I can't. Much
digital
as I want to play
platforms.
the music, I don't want to do
Right.
that because Instagram might fuck up the flow. You know what I mean? Take it down, type
Yeah,
shit,
no
down
doubt.
that funny shit. But but yeah, it's on YouTube. For those that haven't checked it, you know what I mean. Jamil Honesty is the YouTube account. But I listen to it and it's in my playlist. And
That's dope.
there's no skips. There's no fucking skips. Like I was actually like just bumping this shit. I'm like, yo, this shit's taking me on a ride. You got your dark shits, then you got your kickback shits, and then you just got you know what I mean? Like it's really solid. Like
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm very proud. I mean, I'm proud of all my projects, but that one is very important to me because it's like a letter to the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like a letter to the people,
Word.
man. Word up.
Yeah, when I seen the cover, I was kind of like, I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into.
Right, 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 right. Well, the Rufus Buck is crazy. Shout out to what's his name, James Samuels, the dude that put out the movie. Uh, is Samuel James? Is James Daniels something like that? Sam, I'm getting tongue tied. James Samuels, the dude. He The Harder They Fall. That's the movie on Netflix with Idris Elba. He's playing that. It's like a
Oh,
cowboy, black cowboy movie. But anyway, yeah, the Rufus Buck gang. Basically the story behind it, and the reason why I used them as like the face of this project. When you really do your research on them, of course, you'll read up on them, and they're deemed renegades and criminals and rapists and murderers. But when you really do your research, you find out that they were actually defenders of those areas that they lived in, in particular like the Indian reservations, because the Rufus Buck gang was made up of uh, African American and Native American people. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of band together to fight against the oppressor. So that was reminiscent to the black, for me, the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? So to me, they were kind of like the Black Panther Party before the Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? We talking like the late 1800s, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Government hung them, and you know how they rewrite the story. It's always they were criminals, they were this, they were that. You know what I mean? When all they were trying to do was protect the areas that their people lived in.
that's a deep ass backstory and whatnot. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why it was like I was saying, because I was like, yo, looking at the cover, I was kind of like, what am I getting myself into at first? Because
right,
you never could tell. Like you know what I mean? It could be the
right.
dopest album ever, but the album cover, if it kind of fucks with your head sometimes, you never know what to expect. And it was the way it looked. It was like, yo, this is gonna be some. At first, I was like, it's gonna be some deep political shit, only because you know what I
Well,
mean, like the cover of it. So it's
I'm
like
glad you.
that's
I'm glad
automatically
you.
what I.
I'm glad you got that because that's pretty much what it is, but a little bit more aggressive than that. It wasn't.
Mm.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I call it riot music. That's what I call it. Yeah,
Word.
I call it riot music. You know, because I made it, because I made it when I was angry. I was frustrated. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff, man, I'm talking about.
Oh
I'm
shit.
talking about. I don't know if you want to play that, right?
You know what? Fuck it. If they take it down, they take it down, yo. Yeah, this shit's hot. This is called Pam Grier. And this is for Instagram niggas. Don't try to fuck up the video because this is his song. So let's just keep it real. So this is Pam Grier. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It's through the studio.
Shouts to all my ladies in the sangria. See, I'ma have to value if you stand here. Looking at your pessimistic shorties, better stand clear. Second and none, you can't wear. Shouts to all my ladies in the sangria. See, I'ma have to value if you stand here. Looking at your pessimistic shorties, better stand clear. Second and none, you can't wear. Thick as a cloud over the city. She pretty, not hot to pity. It's a pity. Her persona is full of drama and gritty. I like she from the slum. She be on that Keisha plum. She no poop and shit. Snooty up into your ways of son. Get you shot down. Shut the block down when she be switching niggas.
Let's not play the whole shit because I want niggas to actually go watch the video. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go watch the video, man. It's on there. Pam Grier, Jamil Honesty. You can see everything right here. This is right off my computer. So you want to listen, you can check out there and shit. I also don't want them to take the shit down because this is going good. Instagram be fucking with niggas too much sometimes, yo. I hate that shit. Like you just trying to do some shit, you know what I mean? But
yeah, you know how it is, man.
So I'm gonna play this shit in the background, the video without the audio, so they don't take it down and YouTube don't take it down. So what was the process behind Pam Grier? Was it just you were just watching a fly ass movie like, yo, yeah, that chick is bad. Let me make a whole song about it.
No, it's a lot more simple than that, man. I just wanted to bring I just wanted to bring the girls to the party, man. It's a sausage fest. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate all my supporters, but definitely ain't no but. Like everybody that supports, you know, my albums, my singles, you know, everything that I do, in terms of my brand, definitely appreciate you. I just wanted to bring the ladies in, man, and do something different. I mean, you don't see a lot, you know, in the niche that I'm in. You don't see a lot of brothers paying homage to the women, specifically black women. You know what I'm saying? Black and brown women. You know, they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wanted to fill that void, man. So I recruited my man Rim. You see him? Shout out to him. BK
Right.
representing. You know what I'm saying? And my man Pure from out of VA. You know what I'm saying? Two smooth dudes. When we got together, man, we created a classic. You know, I sat on that record. Oh, shout out to J Soul who produced the record. Credible producer. I bought that beat from him, I want to say in 2017. Within like a few days, I laid the same verse that you hear on this record. I laid that verse and the hook the same day about 4 years ago now, and we just dropped that record early 21.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see, yes, there's in July the 2021.
Well, that's the video, but we dropped the actual single, I think, February 21, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah,
no doubt.
but I mean, the point is, well, I sat on that record for a long time, and you know, I knew when I heard the beat, I knew it was going to be special, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to bring some feminine energy into the fold, man, and get them to to get involved, man. I want to see you at the
Well, I
show.
definitely appreciate your input on it because you're actually right, and I'm glad you say that because a lot of people have not said that, such as trying to represent our women too. You know what I mean? Instead of tearing them down, like try to bring, you know what I mean, try to bring that positive energy back. So it's like,
Right.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we not degrading them. We're not tearing them down. We uplifting them in this song, man. I told him I said something like the finest creation of God, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Shit like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
that
Pam
that and
Grier's
Pam Grier is pretty
real
hot,
dope
yo.
stuff.
So
Yeah, it's one of my favorite joints, man. Because I was thinking outside the box, and with all the stuff that I got, of course, I got the heat, I got the raw shit, the hip hop joints, the introspective joints, but I didn't have anything for the ladies.
no
So
doubt.
there it is, Pam.
And the way you handled it too was fucking. It was superb because it wasn't like you just started doing. You didn't get on your diddy bop. You know what I mean? You was raw with it, with the bars and the way you broke it out. You know what I mean? You could have
Well,
you
I
could have
got
went
it.
the other way.
Well, yeah, you know what? And I gotta mention this. So it's me paying homage to Pan Grier, but it also is paying homage to the Purple Tape,
Mm.
specifically Ice Cream. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, word.
that's pretty much where I got the template from. It's a street record, but then we talking about the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not too hard. I mean, it's still hard, but it's not so hard that the ladies don't like it. The ladies love it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like all the girls, all the women that I let hear, they love that. They love that record, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Now the joint's fire, yo. like
Yeah,
like I said, like with me, it's like if it's kind of like in that soft atmosphere, not really soft, but like you know what I mean, softer than slap you with the bass shit. It's like it's got to hit a certain way. You know what I mean? And I think too many people they can't do like what you did with that beat. You know what I mean? Other cats where they went the whole commercial outlet, talking about jewelry and this, and that. But the way you flipped it, made it the perfect joint. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I'm a lover of music, man. If dope is dope. Whether it's I'm not one of those guys that be like, oh, I don't listen to that. I mean, there's certain joints is just I can't. There's certain genres of music I can't listen to. It's just not my cup of tea. But for the most part, man, I can find good music pretty much, in any genre. You know, most of them. But I'm just a lover of music. I don't just stick to, I stick to what I like. That's just it. You know what I mean? So, are you gonna hear a trap song or some drill music from Jamil Honesty? Probably not. But I do like some trap music. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? If it's good, if it's dope, I rock with it. But I make music that I rock with, that I love, that I grew up on, um, and that's what you hear. Like when I put out music, you're bearing witness to my influences, things that I grew up on. Woo, the Nas's, the MOPs, the Mob Deeps, the Roots, you know, all that. Tribe,
Now,
Buster, Redman. I mean, I took from a lot of these dudes, man. When I was coming up and I was really learning the mechanics and how this shit works. You know what I'm saying?
now, yeah, you pretty much took from everything. That's the
Yeah.
beautiful thing about hip hop. We can adopt things, make our own things. You know what I mean? Just be creative. Like we don't
Right.
gotta be hating on each other and shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like knowledge itself, but also knowledge of the world. You gotta learn how to adapt, but at the same time be yourself. So you know what I mean? With this trap shit, it is kind of tough. 'Cause we are older niggas. You know what I mean? We do our
Right.
own. We do our boom bap, but we could incorporate shit. We could incorporate shit into trap music and vice versa and work together instead of them with their let's pop Tide Pods and all this gay shit, all this dumb shit. You know what I mean? Instead of them doing that, they can come to the dark side. You know what I mean? We teach them some shit and let's work together, yo. I mean, I can see you on a trap beat. You're never gonna hear me want to say you should be on a trap beat, but I can see you on a trap beat though. You know what I mean? Because your flow and your vocal tone and how you represent on a beat, I can see you on a trap joint and it would still be hot as fuck. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man. I mean, you know, I think I've I think I've done a trap beat before. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, I stick to what I know. I stick to what I like. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you this, like one of my favorite guys, you know, kind of from that world, but he kind of plays both, is Rick Ross. Like I really like Rick Ross. I like his production choice, like what he does with the beats and all of that. You know, I mean, he don't make the beats, but how he chooses his production. You know, because you know he could do a joint with Lil Wayne, and then he could turn around and do a joint with Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
that's what's up though.
that's
Word, man. Fucking yeah, that's what's up though, man. I mean, it looks like cause like a lot of your joints is straight solid. So I mean, I'm still kind of going through them. That's the unfortunate twist to like being stubborn and in your ways, like what you said, is like I was so used to just blazing the Nas all the time and Jedi mind tricks, and like I was kind of stuck in, you know what I mean, like one mind frame. Like I don't want to hear nothing else. So it's like now I'm older. Now I got more time. I'm not, you know what I mean, out in the streets doing dumb shit. I have more time to focus. So now I'm coming into all this new stuff. Like a lot of niggas was clowning me yesterday and shit like that, because you know what I mean, some of the shit that people ask me, it's just like I keep it real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it's just like they were like, oh, the alcoholics and stuff, and like I was just like, yeah, I've heard of them, but to be honest with you, I haven't really like dibbled and dabbled, because in that point in my life when they was out, I was listening to still Nas, I was listening to Mobb Deep. I was kind of heavy into that shit. Like shit with the Cannabis album, all that shit would be on constant replay to the point where the CD had a burn in it. So so that's why it's like, yeah, you know, niggas is gonna clown, that's cool, whatever. But I still got time that I can go back, re-listen to shit that I didn't even know existed, and fucking enjoy it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it, man. I mean, you know how much stuff, and then with the pandemic, you get to do all that stuff now, because everybody's home. You know what I'm saying? What else you gonna do? You know, you watch your favorite show on Netflix or whatever, but then after that, you probably listening to some music, man. I caught up on a lot of stuff that I didn't. You know, you got to understand, especially back when we was coming up, man, it was so much music coming out at that time, and classic stuff, that the stuff that came out that, you know, didn't fly under our radar because we were so focused on the Illmatics and the It Was Writtens and the, you know, the Infamous and the 36 Chambers, all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? That we didn't, you know, pay attention to the other shit that might have came out, you know, the word lice and you know what I mean? So there's a lot of music that might have, if you go back to listen to, you be like, damn, this shit was crazy. I think I was listening to Smooth the Hustler's first album, like for the first time, and maybe like that was like a few months ago. Blown away. I always knew he was nice, you know what I'm saying? But I never really had a chance to actually take in that album. The album is crazy.
You know what it is, niggas like niggas always got something to say and shit. And at the end of the day, it's more like I'm not the motherfucking hip hop guru. You know what I'm saying? Right. You will never hear me saying some shit like that. It's just I'm a fan of it. I am a maker of it. Hip hop is in my heart. So you're never gonna catch me talking no dumb shit about an album I never even heard about, because I don't coattail ride, I ain't dick ride. Like I sit there and try to listen. So I try to pay attention and do what I can. 'Cause back then, with the Nas's and all that, when I came into it, I wanted to hear every lyric. I wanted to know word for word every lyric to every track to every beat. That's time consuming. You know, if you listen from side A to side B, and you just want to learn that one album in and out.
Well, that's how we
It's
listen.
like,
But we listen to, see, that's what I'm saying. We listen to albums differently back then. You know what I'm saying? You
or,
gotta understand too. Artists back then were dropping maybe every 2 years or more. You know, now niggas is dropping 3-4 times a year, bro.
yeah, you ain't lying, yo.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Like some of that shit is dope. Like where I'm looking like, damn, yo, I don't even know if I could create at that level. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
some of it's really dope, and some of it is not that dope. You know what I'm saying? You could tell they just putting it out just so that their
Just throwing
name is
shit
out
out
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but some people are creating at a very high level, man. So it's different. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
pro.
Oh
It's
no,
a,
that was just bro. I just figured I'd bring that up.
pros and cons. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Niggas was going extra heavy on me, and I'm just like, listen, like, I'm like, I'm not gonna back down from that, and this is that. Because even with the Gore-Tex shit, niggas was giving me a hard time. Niggas like, oh, this interview's boring. I'm like, because niggas don't want to hear about shit that happened 25 years ago like that. Most of it's already out there, so it's like it's best to ask personal opinions and get
Hmm.
some stories, and you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have those that's gonna sit here and, oh, that's not hip hop enough, whatever you want to call it.
Oh
But
yeah. Right, right. But you don't
it's
pay
like
attention. You don't pay attention to those guys, man.
yeah, like you doing your thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, we put you on any beat, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do that shit justice. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Now let's get back into some of our questionnaires because we are jamming to these videos over here and shit. So all right. So if you had a chance to bring an artist back, which artist would you like? You can stay in the hip hop racket if you want to bring somebody back to life and do a track with them, or even a producer. If you had that option, who would you want to bring back to be on your album?
Mm. Damn, that's a wow.
I give you two if it makes it easier.
Yeah, give me two. Yeah, give me two, bro.
All right, two.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
two
two.
people to bring back.
Um, Definitely Dilla.
Mm.
And
Yo, run that back
and
right quick. What were you saying? Because you were mute, you were muted or whatever.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, somebody was trying to call me. I said Dilla.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard me.
yeah. Dylan and what was the second choice?
Oh, I say Big L, man. Work with Big L.
Yeah, word. I be
Yeah,
feeling like people be sleeping on Big L, man. Like a lot of niggas know about him, but to have
right.
him on the album, bro, would be fucking like
Oh yeah,
amazing.
it'd be
Like,
crazy, man. It'd be crazy. Yeah, Big L was. I saw like I don't know the ill thing about when I was coming up. You seen the growth. You know what I'm saying of these artists. Like so, I saw him. He was about to take it. He was about to take it to a whole nother level, man. That last album that he dropped before he passed away, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's
word.
about to take it to
I
a whole
mean,
nother level. He was about to take it to a whole nother level. I mean, he was killing everything. He was killing features. He was killing freestyles. I mean, he was always doing that, but it just you could tell he had came back. When he came back with a whole different hunger. You know what I'm saying? So
word,
yeah,
yo.
definitely Big L was nasty, man.
And I kind of loved his whole style, his whole essence in the hip hop. Because like you could throw him on any beat, he'll be dope as fuck. But also he could adapt to whatever the beat was, whatever the scenario was. He could rap a whole song about chicks. He could rap about this
Right.
and that. So it's like it would be kind of dope. 'Cause in a way, how I listen to you flow, a lot of times it feels like you're storytelling. You may not always be storytelling, but the way you're flowing it, it's like
Yeah,
you can visualize shit as you're listening, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, also real quick, I'm sorry. We gotta add pun as an super honorable mention. Definitely would
Or
want to do a joint with pun, man. But yeah, that just comes from my influences, Nas and you know, Black Thought and just listening to those guys, man, and how they put words together, stories together. You know what I'm saying? And before I started rhyming, I used to like, writing stories. I used to just like writing, period. You know what I'm saying? So
word,
yeah.
no doubt. That's what's up. Anything you want to mention about this video with you and J Royale? Shout out to J Royale, yo.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. That's my brother right there. Scribes seems to be a lot of people's favorite joint when when it comes to those that support the music or support my brand or whatever. They really love. They always mention this song and video. This is a single from Modern Music One with my man Hobgoblin. You know what I'm saying? This joint came together real good, man. I hooked up with my man Twan Dozer from out of VA. He came up to Baltimore. We shot that on North Avenue, man. Freaking war zone.
No
um,
doubt.
yeah, we shot two videos that day. Blocker with my man Jay Cyanide, and then we shot that joint. But I had fun. I had fun. I had fun doing the song. Um, Jay came to my house, man, went in my basement, laid the joint down, figured out, he figured out the what we was gonna put in the cuts. Shout out to Jedi Mind Tricks. We used the Jedi Mind Tricks song. I can't think of it off the top right now, but we used that. We used one of their joints,
Yeah,
for the
fucking
scratching.
this shit.
Yeah.
Shit was dope, man. Like that definitely flowed good together too. Like it was, it was a
Oh
good
yeah. Yeah, that's my
put
man.
together song.
Yeah, that's my man, yo. Yeah. I mean, Jay is a problem, man. Jay
He a
is a
good
problem.
dude too, man. He definitely a good dude, yo.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Shout out to him, man. We this was a time when we lived right around the corner from each other. So he would just
Oh,
come to the
nice.
crib and we be building, man. And that day when we recorded that song, we was chilling all day, you know. And he was putting me. It's funny. He was putting me on Jedi Mind Tricks. I always knew about Vinny Paz, right? But and I heard
Yeah.
about Jedi Mind Tricks, but I didn't. I never listened to their music. So we was just chilling all day listening to Jedi Mind Tricks. He's like, yo, these niggas is dope, blah 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 blah. And it was like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, he was like, yo, we should use this for the hook in the song. And the rest is history, man. Shout out to DJ Grasshopper who always comes through with the ill cuts.
Word, yo,
You
that
know what I
shit's
mean?
tight, man.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. You got any stories you want to tell? Some shit behind the scenes that sound crazy that kind of, you know what I mean? Do a little story time with Jamil.
I mean, oh man. I mean, I've talked about this before. Um, well, two things. One, so I moved to Baltimore in the early to mid '90s. Um, so I'm chilling in the crib, and my cousin came down from New York. He had a VHS tape, and I don't even think I was rhyming at the time. I might have just started, or I was. thinking about it, but I know I wasn't serious about it. So anyway, it's like 90, late 91, early, no, it's 90, 92, 92, because my little brother was born in 92. So he comes down, he got this VHS tape, he pops it in, he's like, yo, these niggas about to blow up from Staten Island. And I'm like, he was talking to my stepfather or whatever. So I'm like, I'm just, looking at it. So I seen, the one video was a little boy like my age rhyming. He was rapping, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, cool. Then the next video was a bunch of niggas rapping. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, these niggas about to blow up. Blah, blah. So I ain't think nothing of it. I wanted, about my day or whatever. So a few years go by, I start rhyming. I'm getting a little serious about it. So I'm in North Carolina now. We living in North Carolina, and I'm at my aunt's house, and I'm watching BET, Rap City and shit, and the
Yeah.
video comes on with the little boy that I saw in the VHS tape, fucking Shaheem, man. Shaheem the Rugged Child, the On and On video that came on, right? And then maybe if it wasn't that same day, I think it might have been that same day or maybe a few weeks later, because we talking 93 now, 93, 94. The Protect Your Neck video comes on. That's the same video that my cousin brought down on the VH1 tape. I keep saying VH1, VHS tape.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that was crazy, man. Like, and when I saw that, that was at that moment, I always reference that moment because that was the moment that I told myself that, yo, if they could do it and they come from where I'm from, in Staten Island, I'm not from the same neighborhood, but we from the same borough. And if they could do this, I could do it. And I've been going with that. It's been tunnel vision ever since. I might have been
Word.
at that time, I was like 14, maybe 13, 14. Ever since then, man, I just, full speed ahead, bro. That was the
This
battery
shit's
that was in my,
crazy.
yeah, that was the battery right there, yo. You know what I'm saying? And then another story, man. Um, so I got my little bullshit ass demo. I'm 16. It's like 90 something. I'm telling my age. You know what I mean? It's 90 something. Late 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I got my demo. You know, me and my crew at the time was called Wild Kingdom. We had the fake ass Wu symbol on the front of the tape. So you know what I mean? that type of shit. You know how it was back then. Everybody wanted to be Wu, man. So
Yeah, word.
anyway, so I'm always going back and forth to New York, spending summers and sometimes more, at my grandmother's house, you know what I'm saying? So I go up this time and I'm like, yo, when I go up there, I'm gonna bring the demos up and I'm gonna try to shop it to Razor Sharp Records. I'm gonna go to Bay Street. I think that's where it was. So I had my grandfather take me over, take me over to the St. George area. I think at the time, um, Wu had the Wu Wear store, and I think they had a barber shop over there too. So we go over there.
Huh.
Meth is outside. Deck is outside. I went into the Wu Wear store first. Ran into U-Guard. I think I copped a shirt or something like that. And he was in the store. He had the gold bracelets. You remember the gold bracelets he used to wear? He had them joints
Yeah,
on and
yeah.
shit. Yeah. So anyway, so I get over to where Deck and Meth is, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to Meth because I had just seen Meth when he was in Baltimore for the movie The Show. They came for like the premiere, whatever. Him and like Redman and all of them, right? So they came, and I got an autograph from him. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna talk to him. I already talked to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I said,
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Deck. So I walk over to Deck. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm trying to find Razor Sharp Records. I got this demo. Da 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 da. You know, I was nervous as shit. Yo, he was mad cool. He was like, yo, let me hear it. I think he had like every time I tell this story, the color of the Camry changes each time. I think it was red or gold, one of the two, either red or gold. Anyway, so he pops it in, you know, it's horrible, but he listens and he's like, yo, you know, my part comes. He's like, yo, you got potential. He was like, yo, you know, keep going at it, keep doing your thing, man. You got a lot of potential. And from that point on, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Damn, you got
That
me
shit is
coughing.
crazy.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
could honestly say we'll definitely help transition those that wanted to just be fans into artists because of all the dopeness, just how they all work together when it came to music, even as separates. So, like, I'm glad they put out that series about them because it kind of, you know what I mean? A lot of us live that life. You know what I mean? When we
right.
try to do anything for this music.
And you know, the energy that they came with though, what I loved about it is to this day I always it's like you don't it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like when you come into their world, you don't feel like you're separate from them. You feel like you're part of Wu-Tang.
Mm,
And I
word.
always in the back of my mind somewhere like I'm a fucking Wu member. You know what I'm saying? That's in my mind, yo. Really, on some real shit. Like in back of my mind, yo, I'm a Wu member, yo. I'm part of the Wu. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because the type of energy they came with, man. You know, they
You felt right
they
at home
spawned
pretty
the
much.
industry. I felt right at home, bro, because you got to understand these niggas is from where I'm from.
Word.
You know what I mean? I know I've been in Stapleton. I've been in Park Hill. I didn't hang out there because that's not, that wasn't my stomping grounds or whatever. But I know, I've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I touched it before.
Yeah.
Like, so these guys came from where I came from. That just was like, wow, because, people, even to this day, they don't want to give Staten Island its props or any love or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when they came, it just like it made you proud to be from the Barrow, man.
Yeah, I don't see why Staten Island shouldn't get the reps. You know what I mean? Because I mean, there was a lot of dope shit coming out of Staten even back then. It's just, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right. I mean, you had King
So I
Just,
mean,
Shaheem, Wu, UMCs, Force MDs. It's a lot. It was a lot, man.
yeah, saying like there was a lot. Yo.
Pop the
I
Brown
mean,
Hornet.
I know how you feel about that too. Cause like I'm more upstate from the city. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of close to Yonkers, kind of closer to Yonkers or the Bronx, but still New
Right.
York. We carry that shit with us anywhere we go. So it's like when I hear a rapper from New York and I'm
Right.
around them, I feel right at home. You know what I mean? Like I can go right from upstate, go right to the hood, right in Brooklyn, go
Right.
chill with Rusty or something, or you know what I mean, or all my people's down there, and I feel right at home. And with Wu
Yeah.
Tang, it's kind of like that. It's like you don't even need to
Yeah.
know them to feel the energy where you feel like you're in a good, you know what I mean,
Right.
like comfort zone, like on a spiritual level type shit. So it's like
I used to live in Albany, man,
word.
back in the day. Yeah, that was that was a ill that was an ill experience, man. Because I was like, wow. I was thinking back then, like the further you go north, the less racist they are, man. Yo, that shit was crazy. They was up there burning churches and burning crosses on people's yards and shit, like shit they do in Tennessee or some shit. Like shout out to Tennessee, but it was crazy.
Yo, I'm dead.
That was the
Yo,
first time that was the first time I got called a nigga, man. That was
yo,
the first time I
man.
got called a nigga. I tried to break that little white boy's ribs, man.
Word. I
Yeah,
mean,
shit
that's
crazy.
crazy. Like, I
Yeah,
never would have thought that up here. I mean, I know there is some of them off the handle niggas and shit that don't get it still, but
right.
I feel like there was more of that to the south. When I went to like around North Carolina, South Carolina, it's like you couldn't walk into a diner, you know what I mean, without getting some weird looks type shit. I mean,
Right, right, right.
maybe it's also because I'm from New York. Because I do a lot of New York niggas will tell you anywhere we go, you can already tell we from New York. You go to
Mm-hmm.
fucking Florida, you go to Texas, you gonna tell it's some New York niggas. So it's like, but
Mm-hmm.
going out to the South, you walk into them diners.
Right.
So it was some weird energy. You know, everybody staring at you like you don't belong here. I didn't expect that from up here though, upstate, not to be like that anyways. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
'Cause
it's horrible, man. It's horrible. Like I told you, like that was the first time, and I was in Staten Island, and Staten Island is known to be a very racist borough. You know what I mean? I didn't
huh.
experience a lot because 9 times out of 10 we stay, blacks and Hispanics, we stayed in the areas that we grew up in. We didn't really venture out too much. The only time we went in those areas, like the suburbs or whatever, it was like when we was going to the mall or something. And when we went to the mall, we went to the movies, and we went right back to the hood. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a whole lot of
You got
racism
you
that I experienced.
got Latino? You Latino, bro?
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is, just in the hood, that's what it consists of.
Oh, oh.
Blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, man.
You'd be surprised because there's a lot of like mixtures and shit. So it's like you'd be surprised who can speak Spanish and who can't. And it's like I was gonna say, if you Latino, bro, I would love to hear some Spanish rap. You know what I mean?
Oh, nah, nah, nah. I had a Spanish babysitter though. I think
This
we all
nigga,
had.
man. Damn.
shout, shout
So
out to
you know about
Minnesota.
the chocolate there, man. You
Yeah,
better duck
yeah.
or run. You do something foul, son.
Word.
Word.
Yeah,
No doubt, yo.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because I know you kind of just like you know what I mean floating in this shit. 'Cause you just got off work and shit. But you got any bars you want to drop, yo?
Oh, damn.
Nigga, you know I gotta be spontaneous as fuck. 'Cause, like
Damn.
I figured I'd ask because I know you just got off work, but you know what I mean. You an
Yeah.
MC, nigga. You know what time it is.
Oh
We don't
man.
take no for an answer out here, nigga. You better nah.
Uh, damn, man. Mm-mm-mm.
Or because I mean, I'm trying to since I can't play audio, it kind of sucks. But I would at least like somebody to hear some of your bars and shit without the motherfucking beats.
Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, you kind of put me on the spot, my nigga.
Yo, I'm saying I gotta keep y'all niggas on your toes. All y'all artists, man. Y'all, like I said, bro. I'm from the era. I'm from the era where you step in the hood. A nigga
That's a
step to
fact.
you, yo, it's battle. We going in. Or you know what I mean? If I'm chilling with you, nigga, when we are gonna motherfucking link up, nigga. We are gonna have trust. But when we link up, nigga, you better be ready, cause I'm freestyling, nigga. I will motherfucking set off a beatbox in the middle of the motherfucking mall type shit. We gonna do some shit.
Word. Hmm. What I say? Mm. There we go. There we
Just
go.
do it for the
Damn, you ain't
for the
got no beat or
cowbell.
nothing. You ain't got a beat. You ain't got. You ain't got a
I
beat or
mean, you can
nothing.
play the beat over there if you want. If I play it on my side, it might lag you. Like you might not be able to hear it right. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or you can just do it a cappella. Whatever's clever. I know I can't play it over here. 'Cause you're not gonna hear it right when it hits your ear and when it hits the stream. It's gonna be. You know what I mean? Kind of sucks. I wish I could play the fucking music, man. Play it like on and off, I guess. Shit fucking trying to ban niggas and shit.
The Jews robbing the end of Jews. Scribes. The real motherfuckers better recognize
Alright, he dropped out, yo. He'll be back in a second, but yeah. Shout out to everybody still tuned in. He's gonna hop back in here. Shit. Let me play some of his shit though.
The real motherfuckers better recognize The real motherfuckers better recognize The real motherfuckers better recognize Real motherfuckers gonna exercise again.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Oh shit. Peace, Joey Royale. What's good, brother?
J Royale in here. Naps and dreads.
Yeah, I gotta put some motherfucking pressure on you now, yo.
Oh my gosh, man. Damn.
Word. I know you got heat though. Baltimore's finest is in the building, yo. Damn, nigga, them bars are so hot that you melt in your phone. Damn. This shit acting crazy. Oh, shit. Yo, he got to upgrade that Walmart connection, yo. Word. Yo, you know what, nigga? Next Christmas, I'm going to get you a better internet connection. No more dial-up, yo. Classic. Classic, yo.
Yeah. Yo, I'm a son of a slave. Please don't get me free, but I can stomach the brave. When describing the country, yo, we dug up his graves. Dig me. The numbers of the slain, running with what's changed. Break free. We keep screaming out their names. This is the recompense to send them to the cage. We've been submissive to obligatory chains. His story never changed. The his story shall remain. We blame the bishops on the pew, tutors in the school. The system got us fooled, the end derision too. It's all a joke, parody, hoax, travesty, hope. We lost on our way to a lane where tragedy's close. Post-survival, no survival, what matters the most is master praying for mag. Yo, it's master praying for maggot, a dagger to the throat. Yo, what matters the most is master praying for maggot, a dagger to the throat. Yo, check. When the seasons, where the seasons, though our time on earth is breathers, freedom of speech is needed, sweet as peaches. Niggas think till they meet up with the elitists. It's been sworn to defeat us since your mama held your fetus on shaky ground. They chase us to shake us down, huh? Civil rights nostalgia, you ain't taking my crown, bruh. Huh? Doofus is ruthless to turn your sound up. The moodus is do this, turn your truth is to round up. If the foolish should ever clown us, we burn the city down like Carthaginian grounds, yup. Lay them on their backs for Henrietta Lacks. Let it clap, stack the bodies, make a specimen of that shit. It doesn't matter if the president is black, if he ain't represent the trap, and this is presidential stats. Numbers for the come up, democracy even. Pull the curtains for certain, cause it gotta be demons. Fuck you, nigga. Word.
God damn, yo.
Honestly.
Woof. Motherfucking bars, nigga. Word. Damn. Yeah, you nigga just made my night, son. I needed that, yo. I needed that raw hip hop shit, nigga. Word.
Yeah, it
Word.
took me long
I've been
enough.
waiting. Word, nigga. I was
It
gonna
took
say,
me
yo,
long
watch this
enough.
nigga be like, yo, nah, son, I'm too tired. Not right now. Yo, I sign autographs later type shit, nigga. You know what I mean? But that shit
uh,
is dope.
it, of all times, this nigga J Royale pulls up. Will Ferrell, what's good?
That's all. I invited him in and shit because I was gonna have him three-way screen because I wanted to, you know what I mean, catch you with a little surprise, off guard and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, you
Word. You know
definitely
what I
did
mean,
that.
boy? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, I gotta be spontaneous. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the best time for the MC to really shine is when he on the spot. You know
Mm,
what I mean? Because you never know. And I feel like people's too light on their toes. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to do the studio shit, but I think we all need to be on our toes, man. You know what I mean?
right, right.
Cause, yeah, because for the record, for everybody knows, me and Jamil talk like every day. Me, him, and 88 Blessed. So I ain't tell him shit. I'm like, yo, we just gonna run in, we go have a motherfucking good time. You know what I mean? Good vibes. Just go from
Right.
there. You know what I mean?
Bill, yo, where my verse at, B? Where my verse
Shit,
at,
damn.
man? Yeah.
But yeah,
He said you can't complain, can't surprise me, bro. Yeah.
you be surprised, yo. If only y'all niggas know how many times we flipped the flyers. Word,
Yeah.
yo. Yeah, that's just that shit was crazy though. You got motherfucking bars, nigga. Like I'm telling you, like that's why it's like, man, y'all gotta tune in, man. That's the fucking YouTube right up there and shit, like right here and whatnot.
Right.
Well, that's Zero Royale shit. My bad. Like let's skip to your shit.
They
Yeah,
get us
this is
confused a lot,
that's
man, you know. I used to have dreads.
yeah.
He has dreads now, you know. Uh, that goes.
Word, yo. But yeah, man, you got some dope shit, man. Trust. Like, yo, all right, so P game. So who since you worked with so many people already, yo, like who would you want to work with in the future? Like what beat would you want to rap on from who, what producer, or what artist would you want to draft on to one of these songs?
So definitely, production wise, Apollo Brown, Pete Rock,
Mm,
um, Primo, you know what I'm saying? As far as MCs are concerned, definitely Nas at some point, is
mm.
somewhere in my bucket list. Nas, Black Thought, um, Coogee Rap, most definitely.
Word.
I mean, um, my main ones, that's it's a lot of MCs that I want to work with, but that's my bucket list right there, though. You
Nah, no
know,
doubt.
yeah.
No doubt. What I say, yo? If you are from this point from now to back then and whatnot, like you feel like this, you have any regrets you might have want to change to like alter your career now, like record label, something you might have done that you could have, you know what I mean?
No, I don't regret nothing, man. Um, I see everything as like, a lesson. You know what I mean? Like the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? Just learn from that shit and do better next time.
Word,
Like like
wise
next
words.
like next time I interview with you, I gotta make sure I got I
Yeah,
got the
nigga, you
I got
said
the
you
bars
fried
right.
though. You fried though, nigga, because we was in the messenger all day, nigga. Like I'm gonna roll up with the Florida socks, the chancletas, the tube socks, the motherfucking Hawaiian shirt. I ain't know what to expect. Said I'm like, this nigga gonna show up looking like fresh out the motherfucking
Oh my God.
word.
Yeah. That's
That shit
what's
is
up,
crazy,
man.
man. Hell yeah, man. But yo, fucking yo, you got so much going for you, man. That's why it's like you. Plus, you a good dude, man. You definitely you making moves, and like I said, there's so many people that talk highly about you all the time. So it kind of proves the point. You're the whole package. You're not just a lyricist. You're not just a producer, and you're not an asshole. So with the
I
way you
know.
handle
I could
yourself,
be an asshole sometimes, man. J Royale knows if he's still in the building. He knows I could be an asshole.
nigga said the Beats by Dre headphones. Yo, me and
Who
Lord,
said that? Who said that? Who said that, yo?
J Royale.
Yo, you can make that a joke. Well, but answer your phone though when I call you though. How about that?
Oh shit, yo. Word. That's crazy. Fucking what's oh shit. Yo, you got any like outside of the whole hip hop shit, for whoever is like real fans of shit, outside of music, what's like some of the hobbies you be doing when you don't be doing this hip hop shit?
I fight crime. Yeah.
Yo, I bet.
Nah, nigga, nah. I
In
mean,
Baltimore, this
you know,
nigga just staring on statues.
I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just, you know, I like being with my family, like being home. You know, chilling. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat. I don't really have too many hobbies, man, outside of, you know, I mean, I watch the game here and there, whatever like that, but yeah, I don't have no really like heavy uh hobbies or whatever outside of music. That's just, I mean, I love visual arts. Like I love art, like, you know, drawings and paintings and shit like that. I like shit like that, but hobbies is music for me, man. Yeah, that's just
No,
me. I just like to create. I like to create. I like to listen to creatives and creators. You know what I'm saying? I just like the process, man.
no doubt. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's not really much to do anyways, to be honest with you. The way the world is and shit, it ain't like it used to be. Like, you can't just go anywhere and do whatever, so it kind of sucks. But,
Right.
you know what I mean? But they got all these streaming services and all this shit. It's just user friendly. Everything is user friendly. Like, you don't even got bootleg no more. You know what I mean? You just turn on the TV, everything's right at your fucking fingertips.
Right.
But this when you got time though, because I mean you work, you working and doing other things too on top of that with the music and shit. So could only
Right.
imagine, man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You
No
know, I
doubt.
mean, you know,
Wow.
you try to find time, you know what I mean, to do shit.
Yeah, ain't a whole. It seems like there's not a whole lot of that anymore, yo.
Yeah.
Word. What was I gonna say, yo?
Myself.
What's the new project you gonna be working on?
Man, that I'm going to be working on, or the shit that I am working on. Oh
Well,
man,
yeah,
like I
what you
told
you on already? Like what you're working
so right now I'm working on the project with myself and Squeegee O, called the Harbor Kids. You know, that's the collective. Harbor Kids is myself and Squeegee. The name of the LP is Harbor Kids. So we working on that. We finishing that up. I got a project that I produced fully with my man Sean Links, called Bolo Young. That's almost done. That's
on?
crazy.
That's a dope ass title.
Yeah. Um, what else? You got the God's Honest Truth with me and my man Crazy Fingers. You know, so that's in the works. We finishing that up. You know, so there's I'm looking to drop, you know, a few projects this year. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. So we got that. We got the God's Honest Truth. We got the Greatest Dope. Um, you know, that's the joint that got Pam Grier on there, Jay Royale's on there, my man Code Nine, Mickey Fax. You know, um, I'll probably be dropping a bunch of beat tapes this year as well too, and working with more
No doubt.
artists, man. Working with more artists. That's my goal for this year, to really, get my production out there and link with um, dope artists, man, and make something classic, make some classic music. MM3 is on the horizon. We working on that too. Shout out to Hobgoblin. We got we got a heavy hitter.
Yo, no more no more dialogue for you, nigga. My nigga got the America Online on the phone and shit. Oh man. Yeah, try to get another video up. There we go.
Point too. Yeah, Giallo Point. Me and him's
Yeah, you
working on
kind
some.
of disappeared for a few seconds there, yo.
Yeah, Giallo Point. Yeah, I got the what's the fucking shit, I got the Boost Mobile joint.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nigga got the America
Boost
Online on
Mobile.
his cell phone.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. Now you definitely doing your thing, but I mean, like I said before,
Fuck,
like I
man.
said before though, like anywhere I can help you push, bro, I got you. Like tag me in everything and shit, slap niggas in the face with it. You know what I mean? Like,
I appreciate that, man. This is dope, man. Like, you already know. Like, I see what
exactly.
you're doing for the culture. I see how you locking in with dudes and, showing love, man. That goes a long way. It goes a
Yeah,
long way.
I'm doing it for all my real hip hop heads, doing it for myself because, like I said, every interview is the same thing. I'm always
Right.
proud to be able to build with good brothers like you, Zero Royale, you know what I mean, Ralph Almighty, Snow Goons. Everybody I've interviewed and talked to, I built with, and it's a beautiful thing because, you know what I mean, all y'all good dudes and stuff, and you know what I mean,
Right.
you got great music. So it's like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I don't fake the funk. But anybody that's on the motherfucking show, bro, I listen to their music. Even if I didn't listen to it before, I find a way to listen to it when I get that opportunity. But like, you definitely got a lot of gems, yo. Like, I got this shit on my playlist. The Rufus Buck joint, the deluxe. Like, I love that shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Free Mind, too. We working, too. Free Mind from
No
out of
doubt.
Cali, man. Dope producer. He got to work with West Side Gun and all that. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, he putting out some
Or,
fire shit. Yeah. He
like I
got a
said
joint with Oh
before,
the Great that's crazy too.
yeah, a lot of yeah, because like I said, like the shit, the way that you flow on these things, the way you handle yourself, man, shit's awesome. Like, because me personally, I can't just throw on anything and just fucking, you know what I mean? Because I drive all day, like 10
Yeah, me
hours
too.
type shit. So you
Yeah,
know what I
me too.
mean?
Yeah.
So I need real fucking music to jam to. So I'm gonna throw your shit on and I'll be, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I listen to my hip hop now, uninterrupted almost.
Right, right.
So it's good to have YouTube and all these things because I remember we was jacking shit off of LimeWire, off of Napster. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, Free Mind. Yeah, no doubt.
So definitely, yo. Like
Yeah, make sure you
this
cop
thing.
his beat tape too. Yo, put the
Wow.
Free Mind got a new beat tape.
Oh, is that on
Yeah,
here? Or
it's on you can go to his page. It's on the link in the bio.
let me do that
What is it? It's called, I think it's called Griselda Rejects. Shit crazy.
then. Yeah, 'cause, like see how it's like different names and shit. Where is it? It's under your profile, you said, right?
No, 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 no. No, I was talking about Free Mind. Free Mind got a new beat tape out. Free Mind he's in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I figured I'd look
me
them
and
up
him,
while I'm still.
yeah, me and him got a joint. We got a joint. We got a few joints. We got a joint called Where's the Love. Um, what's the other joint, man? Shit. It's a Ghostface. Higher learning. Higher learning.
This is him right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So me and him got a joint called "Where's the Love" and Higher Learning.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
subscribe right now. Why you mentioned that? Because I probably
Hmm.
won't remember later.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but yeah, nah. So I got that in there though. But I mean, but we definitely covered a lot though, bro. 'Cause, like, you know what I mean, about your name and about your influences. Got a lot, man. Well, like I said, the '88 too. This ain't the end
Right,
because you know what I mean. I talk to y'all niggas every day. You know what I mean.
right,
So we definitely gonna keep doing more. Every time you drop a project type shit, come through. You know what I mean. We get some shit wrong.
right. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
let's.
I know.
Yeah, I said yeah, no doubt. We definitely got to do that. I was just talking to him about that earlier today. You know what I mean? At least like maybe like a maybe once a week or every other week, something like that. You know what I mean? We just kind of come
Or
together and just play shit.
oh yeah, nah. But I mean, like outside of that, like interview wise too. Like this ain't gonna be the last time. Like
Oh
I mean,
yeah, no doubt.
we gonna keep doing it because I'm tired of anybody that rocks with me and supports me. I'm supporting them 20 times forward. You know what I mean? So at the end of
Right,
the day, even after the interview, whatever, I'm still gonna be pushing the shit. Like that's just how it needs to be. You know what I mean?
right, right. No doubt, no doubt, bro. No doubt.
But definitely, man, I definitely appreciate your time, bro. Because I know it was kind of it was kind of hard for you to, you know what I mean, do the work thing and get home. And you're like, I know how that shit be, yo. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Because they gas J
it's all
Royale. I
good,
caught this
man.
nigga mad off guard. This nigga was just chilling in the whip. He had to go somewhere, and that's it. I mean, this nigga was just interviewing it right off the fucking bat. Like, yeah, it's tough.
Oh, you did it. You did interview him. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wasn't even supposed to be that way. Like, I mean, keeping it a buck. I just hit him up because me and him was gonna work on a project. So I had him into the combo, and we just fucking up. We just started politicking. You know what I mean? So like, that's how all this
Oh, okay.
started. It was just random, spontaneous shit.
Right, right, right.
So it was
That's
like
dope.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna keep pushing everybody I can. Like I don't give a fuck if my whole entire wall is just everybody else's shit. Like I'm okay
Right,
with that, to be honest with you.
right. Long as it's dope, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I
Right.
can't. Yo, if something is trash, nigga, I gotta throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Like I can't do that. Like I refuse to play something. I mean, be force fed something.
Right. Yeah.
You
I
know what I
feel
mean?
you, bro. Yo, 100%. I feel you, bro.
Let me see. Somebody just mentioned this is war by you.
Oh yeah, this is war. Yeah, this is war. That's a project between myself and DJ Grasshopper, man. You know, there you go right there. You see it?
The whole album. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a mix though. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
that's
to
something
listen
that
to it.
you want definitely want to tap into that. That's a man. It's just real hip hop, man. When you think of the DJ and the MC collective and the chemistry between the two, that's what this album pretty much solidifies, man, and represents. I'm sorry. Is just, and we paying homage to that collective, man. You know, your Pete Rocks and CL Smooths, you know, Coogee Rap and DJ Polos and, Gangstar's and all that, just bringing that, um, not element back to the forefront, but just paying homage, man. Salute, Free
Yeah,
Mind.
yeah,
Salute. Yeah.
no doubt. Yeah, yeah, of course. I mean, that's always been my thing too. Like, I feel like the albums are dope and shit, but when it's a production team, like this, like producer and MC, or a producer brings together a whole mess of MCs onto one like album. Like, I feel like that's kind of what the era is kind of turning into now, where them joints sound way more solid sometimes than a lot of the actual albums.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I mean that's just my perception of it. But like
Right.
at the end of the day, like I do feel like a lot of hip hop lately's been kind of watered down. I mean, that's just me speaking as a fan because I'm not
Right.
like I try to go off my fandom or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? So if I
Mm-hmm.
like something, I'm gonna play it all the way through. But at the end of the day, it's just like you know what I mean. People just throwing out so much stuff like it's hard to keep up, and then a lot of it's not solid. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. 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 You know, I mean, you, you just gotta keep your head down and just work, man. That's all I do is just keep my head down, mind my business, and just work. You
word.
know, just work and see what happens. You know.
That's the best way to do shit, man. Positive vibes, working with good people, and being in good atmospheres. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like
Right.
that's what shit is. I mean, I remember the New York hip hop back then. It was like a lot of it was just aggressive hip hop because everybody had something to prove. Everybody came from a slum or something was just kind of crazy. But this
Right.
generation is more like we can split it all up evenly. We can do the hard banging straight street shit, and then we can come with the Pam Grier, where it's like you throw it back, but it blends in with the entirety of the album.
Right. Right. Yeah, man.
So it's an awesome thing. Yo. Like you have all your albums put together. Like you have a you said your favorite was the Rufus joint, wasn't it?
That's one of my favorites. A lot of people, I mean, I love my projects for different reasons. Like, definitely, I feel like the Rufus Buck project is my most important one, and because it's really talking about like, I mean, I talk about shit all the time in my music, but that particular project is solely geared towards, you know, speaking to the situation in our community. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning to the end. You know what I mean? It's not just verses here or line here. Every back, I'm back. I'm back like I never left. So every song is set up for you to think about what I'm speaking on in terms of the plight of our people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, for me, that's one of my favorite. And then, of course, you got the Martyr Music series that have been my most successful, and a lot of people.
While we wait for him to swing back, this is out Jamil Honesty's Pam Grier. Like I've been running it a couple times, but I'm just letting y'all see it YouTube. So you know what I mean. Y'all want to go check out the videos yourselves? It's right there. Boom. You know what I mean? Just wait for him to come back in. But shout out to everybody still tuning in and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like this internet is kind of rough. See if I can get him back in here real quick.
Yeah, here we
There
go.
we go. There we go.
Yeah,
So what was you saying now?
I said nah.
I know you probably forgot. I know.
Yeah.
I already know, bro.
Nah, like I was saying, I love my joints for for different reasons. They all my babies. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like out of all of them, like I said, the Rufus Buck is probably my favorite, just because of the subject matter, you know, and how close I was to what I was talking about. You know what I mean? Like I created that and I wrote that at the height of everything that was going on with the pandemic, like in 2020, you know what I'm saying? Like we started off the year with a bang, shit crazy, like, Kobe and the George Floyd situation, the pandemic,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Tiana Taylor, like it was crazy.
I mean, but the way you handled
Breonna Taylor, my
it.
bad. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor was crazy, man. Like, how all of that stuff was just going on. And it was I was thinking, when it, I had thought about it, and I was sitting on the idea for a minute, and then it just finally came to me to write, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, and yeah, so we went there.
It's the
Shout
way
out
you
to my man
handled it,
Holy
though.
Smokes.
'Cause
Yeah,
when you actually sit there and listen to it, for those that didn't already listen to it, like the flow of it, like because you like I said, you could be political but still make it dope. Like it's not like so it was a perfect blend of things. Plus the beat selections, everything was on point. Like everything flowed together the way it's supposed to be. And
right.
you know what I mean? I know a lot of people sometimes get put off by the political rap. Like a lot of people, I guess, don't really like wanna. They might jam to that head smashing music and shit. But like
Right.
political shit, it could be dope as fuck too, especially when you handled it the way you did.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you picked the beats, or did you like kind of just give up that option?
I mean, so shout out to my man Holy Smokes. Holy Smokes produced the whole project. He's out of Baltimore. Phenomenal. Yeah, Lamentations. That's my joint. Shout out to Key Turner. She he produced the whole project. He was sending me the joints, and I guess you could say I picked him out, but he made them. You know what I'm saying? He made
Yeah,
them,
I
and
guess that's kind of what I was leaning towards. Like,
and
like he sent you beats, and did you pick them, or did he be like, "Yo, I want you on this one, I want you on that
oh,
one"?
no,
You know
no,
what I'm
no, no, no. I picked. I wouldn't have had a problem with it because he's dope. But I
saying?
picked I handpicked the beats, and I rocked to what he sent me. Majority of the beats that he sent me, they're on the album. Majority of
No
the beats, like maybe shit. I want to say like 98%.
doubt.
There might be two beats that he sent that's not on the project. Even the joints that's on the interlude and the intro and the outro, those, I handpicked those joints. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use that for this, I'm gonna use that for that. So yeah.
Yeah, I figured I'd ask you because I guess a lot of artists too also like they'll work with a producer on a whole entire album, but they won't even pick the beats. They'll let the producer pick the beats for them. And like
Oh yeah, gotcha.
if that was to happen to you, like let me put it this way, if that was to happen to you, do you think the project would come out the same if you gave the producer the creative control, or do you think it would come out better if you had the control over your beat selection?
Um, I can't say, man, because I've never. Well, I haven't been in a situation yet where
Word.
that so to see what works better for me. I'm pretty stubborn as an artist, though. I think most artists are. And then just for the simple fact that I am a producer myself, so we already think in our minds, yeah, well, I know what I want to sound like, this, that, and the third. But the cool thing
Yeah.
about a producer is his job is to do exactly what you were saying. Like, hey, you should say this, not just making the beat, but actually
Yeah.
helping you to form the song. So
Help you
I'm
direct it
not,
and shit. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not against it, but I definitely can identify when somebody doesn't know who I am as an artist, and that really, you know, that really messes, that kind of messes with the connection right there. So it's like, if you don't know who I am as an artist, and then you just trying to get me to do some crazy shit, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do it. But if
Yo,
I could trust you,
I'm sorry about that, my nigga.
well, what's up?
Nah, get that whole combo we had, where I was like, yo, I didn't know you rap, nigga.
Oh no. I wasn't even bringing that up. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying in general, like, if somebody doesn't know, and what I mean by that is, just okay. So if you know what type of music I do, why would you try to make me do like fucking, Little Nas X song or some shit like that? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like you got
yeah.
people out there, no, but you got people out there that will do that. Yo, you need to do a song, with Lil, Uzi Vert or some shit like that. Like, son, like, and then you look at this person like, do you listen to my music? You can't. You can't listen to my music because how would you come up with that? That doesn't even match. Not saying that I don't like
Word.
Uzi Vert, but I'm just saying we're not even in the same category, or subgenre when it comes to this hip hop shit. So when I have somebody in my presence that's like that, I'm immediately like put off like, nah, nigga, you ain't telling me nothing. But if it's somebody that, knows me and I trust, yeah, I don't mind listening.
No doubt, no
If
doubt.
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't mind listening because, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still a student, um, and I want to learn, continue to learn and continue to grow. You know what I'm saying?
No
And just
doubt.
make great
I mean,
music at the end of the day. Yeah.
yeah, this is how it's gotta be. 'Cause like I said before, when an artist when an artist convinces himself or themselves to be out here being like, I'm the best, I don't gotta do nothing, I'm the best, it's like you kind of already cut yourself short because there's so much room to breathe and so much room to gather information that, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, why not do that? It don't make sense.
Right.
Like,
Right.
follow through with it instead of just like, and then not knowing you as an artist with that category, with the whole, well, we're gonna send you, we're gonna send you these type of trap beats, and you should rap on it. You're right. Like it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of time because they should
Right.
know better.
Right.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
And
fucking stubborn too, man. Like I guess you could call it an old nigga, whatever you
no, I
want,
mean,
like an old
I
nigga
think all
flavor. But
I think all artists, I think most artists, if not all, are stubborn to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Especially if you spend some time, you're within that 10,000 hour time frame where you're working on mastering and honing your craft. You know, way that you work, and it's a certain way that you know you flow with things, man, and on in your creative space. So it's like when somebody try to disrupt that, um, you know, it's easy to identify. You know what I mean?
I think I can
Like a sis.
elaborate a little more though. I'm being picky. Like I'm the type like I listen to the beat first type if it has an intro. If it has an intro, if it sounds trappish or it sounds weird, I might not want to jam to it. I mean, I might give it a try, but it's
Mm,
just intros have to kind of catch me somewhat too. But I'm also extra stubborn because I try to listen to the vocal tone of the artist, how they flow with the beat, if they're on
right,
point with certain things. Like these type of things matter to me. Plus, the drums have to hit a certain way. Like I'm real motherfucking picky sometimes, but you know what I mean. It's just at the end of the day, though. Like I gotta, I'm learning how to not be so fucking picky. You know what
right,
I mean? Because that's a little obsessive, but it's just I loved hip hop so much as a producer, as an
right,
MC. I
right,
wanted to look at it from both standpoints. Like I would have chose a different snare for that particular track. I would have used a different hi hat. I would have, you know what I mean? I sit there and try to pinpoint everything instead of just listening to it and enjoying that shit.
right. Yeah. I don't. When it comes to that, I think with the whole production thing, like I don't get into all of that. I know I be watching, because I be doing the battles and all that sometimes with the beats and all that kind of stuff. And I notice
Yeah,
how shout out to them. Like I'm not really into. I just go by feeling. If it feels good, it may not be in key. It may be off, or whatever. But if it feels good to me, if it sounds good to me, I'm gonna do it.
Word.
It may not sound good to you, but it sounds good to me. So
I mean, that's why it's everybody else's. It's everybody's hip hop in our own way.
yeah,
To each
yeah,
his own. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Because we all different. I mean, like some
yeah.
producers will only chop soul samples. Some producers will chop Japanese vinyl. Like what I mean?
Right.
We all different in our own way, especially with the MC. So
Yeah, I'm a
definitely,
just
like,
I'm a soul I'm a soul I'm a soul baby. I'm a soul and funk baby, man. Right. I feel like with soul, when you're doing something from the soul, it has nothing to do with mathematics or like this guy rules. Let's say that it has nothing to do with rules. It's all about feeling. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's all about feeling. Cause like some of that shit, like when funk was first invented, like nobody that was heard of to do everything on a one. You know what I'm saying? So it was like thinking out the box. It was kind of like offbeat for people at the time that were witnessing it. You know what I'm saying? But it for me it's just like I said, that's how I vibe. It's just all off a feeling. If it feels good, bro, and it got me moving and it got my pen going, that's
word,
it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody feel about it or whatever. It's I feel it. That's what soul music is. Soul music comes from the soul. It has nothing to do with
facts,
rules.
facts.
Yep.
You ain't lying.
Exactly,
I
Street
mean,
Scott.
exactly. Like you know what I mean? Like that's why I want to go into. I gotta be less picky. But that's why I said like I had a transition. Back then, there was only one album. I would play the cannabis shit, side A, side B, like all day long, all night long. So it's like
Oh, the
now
first
I'm more
album?
like, yeah, the fucking second round knockout joint, like the Can I
Hmm.
Bust joint. So like when that was my shit. He got me into rapping, into being real authentic with my hip hop and shit because he had
Hmm.
bars. But as I further went on, I stopped getting out of that picky shit. Now I'm listening to everybody's shit. I'm trying to push it. So I push everybody that I like and shit like that. So like
Yeah,
it's tough.
cannabis. Yeah, cannabis, man. Cannabis don't get the credit and the roses that he deserves.
Word.
Flowers. I'm sorry, not roses. He don't get the He don't get the flowers that he deserves, man. I'm sleepy, pardon me. But he don't get the flowers that he deserves. Like he changed the game. Like there's certain periods or certain events that took place in hip hop that changed the trajectory of how people made beats, people rhymed. You know what I'm saying? Like when Wu came out, people can say what they want, but that changed how niggas made beats. That changed how niggas rhyme. That changed how niggas approached the business. You know, because they were such a driving force. A powerful, impactful force, man. That you wanted to be like them. You know what I'm saying? When Nas came on the scene, everybody wanted to rap like Nas. You know
Word.
what I'm saying? When cannabis came out, he changed the way niggas rhyme. I'm gonna just be real with that. There's a lot of dudes. Shit, I was one of them. But it was a lot of dudes that I was hearing that sounded like cannabis, man. That because he was doing something that nobody else was doing. You know,
Yeah, he was the beginning of the smart nigga rap. Like
smart
he
nigga
set
rap.
off that
Yeah.
whole yeah, like you know what I mean
But
with
the
the
way
big
he did it,
vocab.
it wasn't. Nah, because I can't say that. I think with him it was smart nigga rap, but he was able to somehow, some way, get it across to the niggas in the hood. Because I remember hearing cannabis in the projects. When
Word.
on Hot 97 and all that kind of stuff, and niggas is playing his tape, his freestyle tapes and all that. So you had niggas in the hood that was fucking with cannabis. So it wasn't just the smart niggas. I think he just had that appeal with both sides. He had a way of being able to edify, you know, and get across to the niggas that really may not understand what he was saying, because he would come back with
Yeah.
something that niggas could relate to. Like, oh, he
Yeah,
said
because
that.
his album was like that. Yeah, his whole albums were like, well, the first two, well, more so the first one. The first one definitely pertained to everybody, the hood, to the everyday type Joe, to the everyday smart nigga. But then when you listen to the freestyles, the cool shits, that's what I meant by like the smart nigga rap. Because this man would throw shit out there that just could put like, you know what I mean? Like shit that just you couldn't think about. And this vocab back then was so built. It was like you had to go get a motherfucking dictionary for some of the shit this nigga was saying. Because it was just like, whoa, what? What part of the body this nigga just say? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I felt like he kind of ushered that into that whole thing. But, you know what I mean? He wasn't like the so air or some shit. Like, he didn't, you know what I mean? But he definitely changed shit up. But,
Niggas wasn't rapping. No, wasn't nobody rapping like Cannabis. I never heard nobody rap like Cannabis when he came out. That's
see,
just
like,
me.
and
That's
that's
how
what I'm
I feel.
saying.
Yeah,
Like what you said, like cannabis kind of set a whole new era. Wu Tang
yeah,
too, because no matter what
yeah.
nobody says, RZA changed the game because everybody had the motherfucking the extra clean beats and shit, the studio shit. This nigga came
Right.
in with a dirty ass drum, you know what I mean, or some fucking
Mhm.
whirlwind fucking kick, and just changed the game. That you don't gotta have all these high maintenance sounds. You can fucking make that shit sound rugged as
Peace, Rock
fuck,
God was
and
good.
just
Yep.
so
Yeah,
you
no
know what I
doubt.
mean. So
Right.
that. And then like I was talking to Raph about, yo, the Baltimore scene, the New York scene, we all hip hop, but at the end of the day, like there's some differences because you know what I mean. Like certain things are spoken about that other hoods can't acknowledge. Certain things are spoken about, you know what I mean, because we all bring different things to the table for hip hop.
Yeah.
And I seen how
Yeah.
all y'all roll together, so it's like it's a beautiful thing. Like I see you with Ill Conscience, I see like you guys roll deep with the whole Baltimore scene, J. Royale, all y'all, and y'all
Right.
all talk about each other too. Like I mentioned before, like everybody from Baltimore had your name, so it's like
Yeah. Salute them
that's
brothers, man. El Conscious, Dirt Platoon, You'll Never Know, J Royale, Guy Grams. The list goes on. Ace Cannons, Don Street. My man Seneca, who just passed away, man. Be more, man. It's a lot of talent, man. It's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent, and we just so happen to be fam, man. That's my peoples. So whenever
that's what's up.
it, but it's crazy. I mean, I normally bring their name up anyway, but I can't. Every interview I go to, they always bring them up because we're connected. We're connected in
Yeah,
some way. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It's definitely a movement. I'm proud of all these guys, man. They putting in work. They dope. They putting out dope work. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we continue.
but the fact that you guys all do great solo projects too, like everything y'all do
Hmm.
separately together, it's all dope shit. So like
Right.
that's it awesome. And yeah, that's why I was mentioning that because honestly, I feel like I actually feel like New York could take a lesson from y'all niggas. I'm not gonna front because like there is a lot of ego shit in New York. Niggas will tell you that. But like out there, with y'all like a brotherhood and the fact that y'all talk about each other without having it scripted, without having to think about it, it just naturally comes out that way. It's fucking beautiful because I feel like New York can learn from that because a lot of us are too crazy, bumping each other's heads, and who's the best is like, fuck all that. Like, let's just fucking form a unit, let's get shit popping. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we can learn from y'all in that aspect of hip hop and brotherhood or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
It's crazy you said that, but New York taught us. You know what I'm saying? Where you think Wu
Mm.
Tang came from?
Well, yeah, I'm
You know?
listening. Well, yeah, of course, Woods. Yeah. But I mean more like, you know what I mean? The ones that ain't
Yeah, I mean, you know
famously
what I
though.
mean. You get what I'm saying though. Yeah, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying though, because like, I mean, you know, Wu is the the main example or the greatest example of, you know, you got a bunch of alpha males coming together that may not necessarily get along, you know, uh, but they put whatever differences they have to the side to you know to go with the common goal, which is to take over the game, and that's what they did.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
And that's New York. New York did
yeah.
that.
I mean, I mean more so this era, like this
Oh yeah, yeah,
generation,
yeah,
or what you want to call it. Because back then New York was a tight unit. Like we weren't really known like that. We definitely rolled tight and deep. But this era I feel like it's kind of fucked up, fast backwards because all other countries, all other states are representing hip hop a little better than we are, which I feel is
yeah.
kind of weird. It's weird to me as a New Yorker because you know what I mean. Snow goons out there, and you know what I mean. Germany, they get mad love, and then they push everything to the states. Everyone loves them in the states. We push shit out in the states. It's like there's like that stubbornness. But if we push it out to the international waters,
Right,
everybody loving that shit. You know what I mean?
right. Well, you know,
So
they have a different love and respect for the craft than we do in the States, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you notice, a lot of my projects are done with people overseas. Hobgoblin, he's from the UK.
or
You know, Grasshopper, he's from Belgium. You know what I'm saying? The only project that's out that I have out that's you know that's from the States by the States is the Rufus Buck project. You know, because that was produced by my man Holy Smokes, who's from Baltimore. So
that's what's up.
you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I mean
Yeah, just
they got a different love for that shit over there, bro. That's why I got my passport, but I definitely want to get over there.
or
I definitely want to get
yeah,
over there, man. 'Cause they different in their support for the craft, man.
yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you on that shit, yo. Yeah, I mean, like I said, with this new generation, where it just feels that way. It feels like it's more. I mean, it's a lot of it's COVID too. I mean, you really can't get together, can't do shit the way you can't handle shit the way you want to. Either way, so it's like everyone kind of breaks apart in that because you can't
Right.
really mingle, be in the studio. But I do feel like I talking to Raph, talking to you, talking to J Royale, seeing how y'all operate out there. I think New York could use some of that. You know what I mean? We need to get back to that that fucking Wu Tang like out here where we could all blend together and not have shit be forced. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Yeah. It just takes you know putting your pride to the side and you know and just focusing on what the goal is. What's the goal? You know, Wu had something to prove. You know, for one, you know, nobody was really showing. Like I said, nobody was really showing Staten Island no love, man.
or
So you know, you had a like my man was telling me, man, it was like niggas with from different neighborhoods that was beefing would go come together and go to shows with Wu just to show that was just to show that support because they was putting
or
on for the Barrow. And it was like, yo, listen, we whatever differences we have, we leave that for when we go back home. But for right now, we a unit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna put on for the Barrow. So I thought that was dope. And I feel like if they could do it, we definitely could do it. No matter what time period we in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's just a matter of, people putting like I said, putting their pride to the side and coming together.
I mean, yeah, y'all been doing your thing, man.
Yeah,
y'all definitely on the come up regardless. Because I know rap and whatnot. I think you say that y'all started out, it was kind of tough. You know what I mean? Like, well, I guess Baltimore wasn't like the major scene for hip hop. Um, but like at the end of the day, you guys are now like you guys are mentioned everywhere. So I mean, that's a beautiful thing for you guys to be able to keep the spirit and the culture alive out there.
appreciate that, man. It's just about creating your own. Everybody wants you to, you know, I ain't with following the trends and trying to do a Bojangle dance or whatever to try to
Word,
to be accepted. You know what I mean? To your cool table. I'm gonna fucking create my own cool table,
word. With
and
that being
that's
said, segued in. Would you have any any kind of knowledge you want to pass on to any upcoming artists?
work. Work,
Word,
work on your yeah. Damn, that shit fade to black too when I what the hell, man? All right, yeah. Yo, just keep this work. Just keep working on your craft, man. Um, you know, um, network, network with people that could get you, get you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Create relationships, nourish them, be a stand up, guy, girl, whatever. Invest in yourself, man. Don't be afraid to uh, buy beats or buy verses or pay for promotion. It's not whack, you know. That's not stupid. Invest in yourself, man. Pay that money to promote yourself, promote your brand.
word, man.
This
Definitely.
is at the end of the day, this is a business. So if you want to come into the business, yeah, you could be dope. That's cool, but that's not what's going to get you in those rooms. What's going to get you in those rooms is you being a stand-up dude and having a work ethic that cannot be denied.
Word,
So it's a lot of niggas that sit back and say, "Yo, I'm the illest in the city. I'm the illest this and I'm illest that," but they don't have the work ethic or they don't have the knowledge to think outside of their city. So they just stuck in that bubble, being the nicest nigga in that bubble, who's the only nigga in that bubble. But they don't know they don't know about the other niggas that's outside that bubble that will eat them alive. But that's neither here nor there. But
word.
you know, you know, you gotta invest in yourself, man. That's time, that's money, relationships, all that.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
you ain't lying.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of sacrifice to follow your dream and shit. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think you just toss money at shit. It's just gonna fall in your lap. It's like hell nah, yo. You gotta be pushing every day. You gotta be working and taking care of family and maintaining everything and shit. You know what I mean? It's a sacrifice of your time. It's a sacrifice of your family's time. It's a lot of fucking work.
It is a lot of work. But if you want it, people do what they want to do. You know
Word,
what I'm saying? And I'm not telling you like if you got family, family is always first. You know, I'm a family, I got children, I got family or whatever, you got family always first, man. But
word,
you because you have a family or because you have children, that doesn't mean that you can't follow your dreams though. You can
true.
still do
Yeah,
it. That's why I went and got equipment myself because I can't sit up in the studio every 2 weeks. For one, I don't have the money to do that shit, and I don't have the time.
word.
So when I'm ready to record, I set it up in my crib and I record. When I want to make
That's
beats,
definitely the most convenient thing too.
yeah, I mean, I think that was the, I think, like, that's, I say it again, investing in yourself. I think that was one of biggest investments or the greatest investments for me is to invest in like my own equipment and shit. You know, just being self-sufficient in that regard to like when I want to create, I can create when I want to create, which,
Word.
you know, gives me the advantage to be able to create at a higher level than somebody else that has to go to the studio. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I mean, you get to
Yeah,
come and go as you please. You get to still be around the family, take breaks in between. That's fucking. That's a good. That's the best thing about having a home setup. Like being able to
right,
invest in yourself and
right.
not needing nobody. It's like no more thing you kind of need in this game nowadays. You need to be able to be so. Like you said, you have to be able to depend on yourself. You can't really depend on nobody anymore because
Oh, you
everyone's
can't.
either too busy or everybody's got a different direction they want to take.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, it's good. It's good to be self-sufficient, and I think as a producer, it's good to have equipment anyway for pre-production purposes to be able
Yeah,
to produce. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I make beats and I rhyme, so it just makes sense to have that, readily available, accessible. You know what I'm saying? When I want to,
yeah.
and because of the way that I create, and the way that it comes to me, it's like I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could put a schedule on it. You know, when you got to schedule studio time, it hits me when it hits me. So
Yeah, man, that's the beauty
yeah,
of,
that's me.
this
But again,
era, this shit. Like,
there's no rules to it, man. However you choose to do it. Some people like some artists, that are dear friends of mine. They rather go to the studio. That's how they connect. That's how they are able to create. So it's no wrong or better way of doing things. It's just all how you do it and you get it done.
yeah, yeah. But
Regular
definitely got
cat
to invest
convo
in
was
yourself.
good.
Just like you said, definitely got to
Long time.
invest in yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
invest in
also
yourself.
to add on to what you said too, though, like also with that bit of advice you gave before, it's also don't worry about what other people doing your own thing. You know what I mean? Popularity ain't shit in hip hop. Because the most nerdiest nigga, the most weirdest nigga could be the dopest nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
So
And popularity don't get you off the couch. It don't get you a new house all the time. You could be popular
or
and be broke as shit.
shit,
You
you
know
ain't
what I
lying,
mean?
yo. You
You
ain't
know what I'm
lying,
saying?
yo.
With holes in your shoes and shit, your sneakers talking and all that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know what I
So
mean? With the
popularity,
rental cars.
I don't want to be popular. I want to be, I want to be well off. I want to be able to, buy a sandwich and not make life decisions and shit like that. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, just live comfortably, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I don't necessarily need to be famous because when I'm ready to go to Walmart, which I rarely do, I want to be able to do that and not have to like duck and hide in the fucking aisles and shit because niggas saw me and all that. Oh, Jamil Honesty. Nah, fuck that. I don't want that.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. I mean, I think that's the problem with the game too. Is everybody wants to be rich, but it's like, yo, you're too far advanced. Like, let's worry about the here and now. So you can make a little bit of money, be comfortable, be with your family. That's like the best part of hip hop. But if you doing all this extra shit, renting all these cars and faking the funk and doing this dumb shit, it's just gonna bite you in the ass later. There's no point in even doing it. Like,
Right.
so,
Right.
and then staying yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Choosing your own
Now,
beats, choosing your own lyrics. You know what I mean?
now you in the park on a park bench with your frontals going and shit. See?
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing
Now
wrong with
what?
being able to buy some. Ain't nothing wrong to be able to buy some motherfucking McDonald's and shit off your fucking record sales. Like, just to do what
He
you
said.
can, what you got. You know what I mean? Just don't spend your fucking advance on fucking, you know what I mean, minivans and helicopters and shit.
And go to the dentist. Yeah, but anyway, it's
Oh shit, yo.
Y'all
I
be
mean, if
crazy.
Nas could get his teeth fixed, his chip tooth, niggas need to fix their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need to fix
Yeah,
their whole shit, son.
right, right. Nah, but
Word.
nah, B.
No
But
doubt,
listen,
yo. But
yeah, man.
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it. But
shout out to
yeah, man.
Nas,
But
man.
yo,
Shout out to Nas, man.
yeah, definitely, yo. That'll be dope too, a Jamil Nas joint too, man. Like
I was
that
thinking
that
about that
shit.
the
That
other day. I was thinking about that the other day, man. Man, that'd be crazy, man. Just to actually meet him, you know what I mean? It's like, what do you do? Like you meet somebody that's like your hero and shit. You don't want to go too crazy. And you'd be like,
word.
security, get this nigga out of here.
This nigga stalking us and shit. We
This
need a
nigga's
fucking
going
restraining
crazy.
order. Like
Niggas wilding out. I mean, but you don't. Then it's like you get into a thing where it's like, he probably hears this shit all the time. Oh, you're the greatest, and you know,
yeah,
I named my daughter after you. Some dumb shit, niggas would say.
damn.
I'm just saying, but yeah, Nas is dope. Yeah, that would be dope, man.
What
I'm
what
just
what would
focused
you
on
say? What would you say if you met this nigga?
was no was it uh I Gave You Power is the greatest song ever written, in my opinion.
Yeah, either. But what
And
about Rewind though?
Ron is dope, but it was but I Gave You Power. This is this is
Yeah,
my this is my opinion, man. Like when I heard that shit blew me away. The
yeah.
passion behind it. Even though I heard different stories that he might have, gotten that idea from, I think, Organized Confusion or something like that. But even still, nigga, like, he wrote that song,
Shit,
in
yeah.
particular. Shout out to Pharoah Monch and Prince Poe, man. They're incredible. Another incredible set of MCs out of Queens. Queens get the money. Um, but uh, I Gave You Power to me is one of the greatest songs ever written, man. You know,
Yeah, I agree. I definitely
I would
agree.
tell
That
him, I
shit
would
had
tell
me.
him that. I would definitely tell him that. And when I go in the studio or when I'm writing, that's what I aspire to create something on that level, not necessarily the same exact thing, but something to that level where as though I'm able to articulate that kind of shit, that kind of a story, or just bring somebody somewhere else. They could be in a cold room and shit, but when they hear my music, it's like a hot sunny day. Whereas though they can actually feel the sun because I'm so articulate and and the words that I'm moving so much on that paper that is bringing them somewhere else. You know, I think
That's what I said before. That's like how your
that's poetry.
style feels to me. Like when I
Yeah, that's
listen to it,
poetry.
like it does feel like
Yeah,
you're painting the picture and shit.
yeah, yeah. Because that's what I try to do. But like I said, Nas is an archetype, you know, of that. Slick Rick, you know, those storytellers, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Even Stevie
My
Wonder.
personal
Stevie Wonder is a big influence to me on my work as well. I feel like
word.
he's got some of the illest songs. Like the lyrics on that joint is crazy, bro. Like how he puts his words together, man, and he paints those pictures with him being blind. That
Yeah,
shit
that
blows me
shit.
away, man. Yeah, yeah. Stevie Wonder is one of the greatest, like a big influence on my music too,
Yeah,
especially my writing style. Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, he definitely would have to be an influence because the fact of being blind, being able to create something like the shit he created, it's like that alone should be a fucking inspiration for people. Like
yeah,
Ray Charles too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the fact of being in those type of circumstances and shit, and just
Right.
making the best of it. Like that's how it should be. Make the best of every situation every day.
Right. Make no
So
excuses. No excuses, bro. Make no
exactly.
excuses.
Shit gets rough. You know what I mean? We all go through the ropes and shit. We all deal with it, but the only thing stopping you is yourself. I mean, that's the bottom line. I learned that shit the hard way. I
Right.
learned that the hard way. But you know what? Just because, like, I'm a prime example, bro. Because when I had my whole life situations and shit, I had to quit, kind of damn near quit hip hop. I couldn't even fuck with this shit because there's too much stress, too much bullshit, right? So
Mhm.
now, years later, I had to learn that I can come back to it, still do what I love, and still try to make things happen. So I'm a prime example that just because you have to take a break, don't mean give up.
Mhm.
Just fucking come back to it, invest into it, and just give it your all. Anything you put 100% into, man, it's gonna work out one way or another. But if you're lazy, you just pay for fake ass views, or you pay for, you know what I mean, all that funny shit. It ain't
Yeah,
gonna float.
me and Jay Royale talk about that all the time, bro. Oh my goodness. Yo, he's very passionate about niggas paying for views. Yeah,
Word.
yeah. We have those conversations a lot. But yeah, yo.
I mean, that's what be happening, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shout out to them, man. Those artists that feel the need to do that, there's no wrong, right or wrong answer, bro. Get it how you live. You know what I'm saying?
I
One day
mean,
you
however, there is wrong to that though. There is wrong to that though, nigga. Let's not say that though. Hold up, there is wrong to it because if you do that shit and you come out in the streets and you be fronting, you know what I mean? I got millions of views with only 10 likes. Niggas is gonna question you, yo. Like you get put on trial, nigga, right then and
well,
there. Like
well, guess what? Just stay home and you ain't got to worry about that. Stay home.
yeah, just isolate yourself. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
just
best
I
option.
mean, it's a pandemic, bro. You ain't supposed to be outside anyway. Stay in the house,
Yo, you ain't
pay for
lying.
your pay for your likes, bro. And guess what? We'll see you on the other side, maybe.
Yeah, good good luck with that shit, yo. It's happened so many times too. Like people get pressed on it like immediately. Like as soon as they see you got a million views and they got like 5 likes, like you know
Right,
what I mean? It's automatic. Like niggas is
right.
already gonna be like, yo, nah, this is sus, yo. Like we gotta, nah, nigga on trial right now. Like,
Well, it's kind of like wearing some wearing some shit that you ain't supposed to be wearing. Like you go to the stand, the Chinese stand, and you buying polo. You know damn well it ain't polo. It say polo on the front, but then it's made in China. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know
fucking
better,
Jordan on a polo shirt.
right? You know better, but you wore it. You wore it anyway, right? So
Word, you ain't lying, yo. That shit wild.
it's the same concept. It's the same
Most
concept.
deaf,
Word up.
most deaf. Yo, fucking yo. Once again, though, I definitely appreciate you having time to like rock with me and shit, yo. Because I know you busy, and then on top of that, you got the everyday life shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Anytime, man. You know what I mean? Anytime. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully those that checked in, they enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Get to know a little bit more about myself. You know what I mean? My story. I like talking. I like talking to you. It didn't feel like it didn't feel like an interview until you asked me to rap. But anyway.
You know what I mean? And try to make
But
everybody in their comfort zone, bro. Like just like
yeah,
I
but
try to treat the internet like real life. You know what I mean? I'm the same
right,
way off internet, on internet. So you know what I'm saying? Like when we politic and we joke and shit, I'm bringing that in because I want people to be comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't want
yeah,
niggas being stiff. I don't want
yeah,
niggas being stiff and mean mugging and shit. Like
right,
you can find that anywhere on any motherfucking block. I'd rather just have everybody up in here joking around with us. Everybody
right,
has a good time.
right.
Heard.
Oh, before we go though, right? Make sure y'all check out the new single dropping under Black House Records. My man Stacks, Many Faces, Stacks, Many Faces by Stacks. produced by Jamil Honesty. We're working on a project. Stacks is from Baltimore too. Dope artist. So be on the lookout. That's actually dropping as soon as I get off the horn with you. We dropping that on the Bandcamp. So go to the link in the bio. It's a free download. It'll be available on all streaming outlets shortly. But for right now, it's on Bandcamp, man. Check it out. Many Faces by Stacks, produced by yours truly.
No doubt. y'all heard that shit. I'm not be able to post everything tonight. Kind of late, but I'm gonna post this on Instagram, and I'm gonna have to post everything else to YouTube and everything else.
Right.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna check that shit out too.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Look, Bolo Young is coming soon too. Me and Sean Links, that's coming. Harbor Kids, that's coming. The God's Honest Truth, that's coming. The Greatest Dope, that's coming. More beat tapes. Anybody that wants beats, holla at me. JamilHonesty@gmail.com. Serious inquiries only. You need raps, you need bars, hit me up. You can hit me in the DM. I'm always on IG. So let's get it. Let's work. Let's make some classic music.
No doubt. Yeah, definitely appreciate you coming through, bro. Like I said, I mean, we gonna politic anyways after. But, yeah, anytime further ahead in the future too, man. Do another joint with you. Like I'm all for it, man. Like I said, because I'm not like I try to keep family in the circle. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, no doubt, man. Listen, well, like I said, with all these projects that I got lined up, man. I mean, we could do one with myself and Squeeze, because that's coming up. We can do one with myself and Sean Links. You might want to tap into. He's got a project with Sibs Rock and Slang Hughes out of the Gold Era camp. They're in Canada. They got a album called Radio Raheem, which is on all DSPs. So you can check him out. But this album is my debut as a producer, producing a whole project. So I'm really excited about that. You know what I mean?
No doubt. That's
so I'm
so.
talking about that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we definitely gonna. I'm gonna be pushing you regardless. You know what I mean? So whenever you drop them, I'm gonna try to reach out and do what I can.
No doubt.
But
I appreciate you.
But like I said before, man. Once again, I appreciate you as an artist. Appreciate you as a beat producer. Definitely appreciate you as being a good dude overall. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, there's not too many real brothers out there. Everybody can talk a good game, but not everybody falls short of being what they're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So, but definitely appreciate that shit, and we're gonna get back up. Yo, let everybody know your handles and shit, like, or your social media.
At Gmail, at JAMIL. I sound like Jill Scott. JAMIL. JAMIL_honesty HONESTY. That's on everything. Like I said, I'm most likely on IG all the time. So that's at JAMIL_honesty HONESTY. You can catch me on Twitter. Same thing. Same spelling. All that, man. Like I said, y'all want that bar work. Y'all want the beats. Hit me up.
No doubt. We gotta close out. We're gonna close out this session, man. I'm gonna talk to you with a few though.
All right. Peace.
All right, bro. Be safe, man.
All right, you too, bro.
Peace. Yeah, that's the homie Jamil Honesty, man. Like, dude's a master of his craft. You know what I mean? With the beats and the rapping and shit. Definitely appreciate him coming through, because I know he just got off work and shit. Like, shit be rough sometimes. But definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Everybody stay supporting. Shout out to all my sponsors, the Snow Goons, Elite Sound International, Creative Juices Music, and of course, London LeBlanc Magazine. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Check out that new Renaissance Kings from the Brothers of Snow Goons. Check out the Creative Juices Music internet site. You know what I mean? They got a Discord too. Try to get up in that. And also make sure to check out the Big Bob Ralph Almighty joints, man. Like they got mad joints out and shit. Peace to J Royale for coming in and shit, supporting the streaming shit. And next weekend is gonna be pretty dope, man. Next weekend is gonna be dope. As of right now, it looks like we're gonna have the Snow Goons again. We're gonna have the Snow Goons again next Saturday. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Renaissance Kings album. Sunday, we should have the brother Shabam Sadiq, and then we got Friday, hopefully the brother SC Static. So we've got some good shows coming up. You know what I mean? Booked for a couple months. But I appreciate all y'all for support, man. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.